Hello and welcome to another weekly vlog. This is like, I just went into autopilot intro. This is not going to be a whole weekly vlog. Today we have a travel vlog and it's going to span over the course of today, tomorrow's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I count it. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, so six. Okay, so it is like a weekly vlog style, but it's going to take place over the course of the next 6 days. I am traveling down to Miami, Florida first, and then we're gonna go up to Fort Lauderdale on Saturday because it is Beachside Bookfest week, which is so exciting. I cannot wait. I somehow managed to pack a carry-on that's got my books, 4-ish outfits. I have access to a washer and dryer, so I'm not concerned. I can mix match clothing. I'll do a load of laundry, like that's okay. I'm okay with that. What else? I packed it all in a carry-on, which I'm shocked about because I am a notorious overpacker, and I literally brought my checked suitcase home because I was like, I don't know about this, but all is good. We're fine. I have a little bit of space in my carry-on and I have a lot of space in my backpack if I want to bring home any apparel, books, any more books. I'm trying not to bring home too much because I have limited space, but I always have the option to ship stuff home, which could be a factor if I decide that I want to go a little crazy. Yeah, so that's what's going on. I do have to work today, and I actually have to work in person today, which is why I'm doing this intro real quick now, because I probably won't talk to you guys until like tomorrow afternoon. But you'll get a ton of B-roll, traveling, sitting, waiting for the plane, all of that fun stuff. I'm bringing both of my cameras because still a little shy with this setup. It is very much so like vlogger. So I'm also bringing my little DJI so that I'm a little more undercover, but I'm trying to get more comfortable vlogging in person because why not? I had a really cool conversation with somebody yesterday. I was also in person at a work event, and he was there doing our portraits, work photos, corporate work photos, I guess. I didn't sign up for it, but he was like, no, you're next. Like, we're gonna do you anyway. So I had a really cool conversation with him about new 360 cameras and content creation and just social media in general. So that was pretty cool. But all that to say, welcome to the vlog. I gotta go make another cup of coffee and then get on the road, because it's gonna take me about 45 minutes to get to this place, and I need coffee and I need to be on time. So I'll see you guys at the airport. Hi friends, hello. We made it to the airport, but our flight's delayed, so rip. But I got plenty of reading to do, so I'm gonna make some progress in my book, maybe even finish it. Who knows? Repping coffee and Goodreads, of course. This area of the airport, like, forgotten about. There's nobody over here, and our flight's delayed. So we're gonna be here for a very long time. Okay, I thought it would be fun to do a little drink outfit book, but I need to get my Kobo. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I also don't have my glasses on. You guys are probably like, girl, why did you start this clip? Because I wanted to. So my drink is half an iced latte that I brewed. I can't even see. I hope you guys can actually see me. Hold on, I'm gonna come back here. So because my camera is so low. I wonder if I can raise it up. Hold on. You would think I'm a vlogger, right? You would think. Nope, that's the zoom. I'm probably not gonna cut any of this. I just think it's really funny. Okay, I think we're in better shape now. Drink is an iced latte in my Kindlera cup, which I need to make one for the Kobo. Also, I So sorry, I'm not talking into the mic. Half an iced latte with almond milk that I purchased last night that I did not drink. It's okay. Outfit is my, I gotta hold it. Outfit is my drink coffee, read books. Oh, I just realized I'm missing the disco ball on this. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so distracted this morning. Outfit is my drink coffee, read books t-shirt from my shop, denim shorts, and these like slides that I just got from Amazon. No, Target last year. Yeah, I think last summer I got them from Target. And my book that I'm currently reading is actually an audiobook that I'm about to download onto my Kobo, and it is First Down by Grace Riley. I have the Hockey Romance Book 2 Knockout. I don't remember what it's called. I don't remember the title of it. But I was gifted that book, and I didn't have book 1. And last night when I was on the flight, I saw that First Down was an automatic download to listen to. So I picked that one up, listened to about half of it on a plane, and then I want to finish that half and purchase the book to bring to Beachside on Saturday. So that's the plan. That's the one book I know for sure that I'm going to be picking up. I also do want to pick up Becca Mack's second book. I have the audiobook hold, and it should be here in like 5 weeks, but I want to get it while I'm here. I know those are the 2 books that I definitely want to bring home. Anything else is fair game. I don't really have a plan for anything else. But yeah, I'm alive, resurrected from the dead. I'm going to come closer now because also my hair, we're just not going to talk about it. I wish I had a headband. I really do. Because the bun doesn't look half bad. It's just all the little flyaways over here that are bothering me. Resurrected from the dead is right, because we didn't get here last night or this morning until 3:30. No, we got here around 3. By the time I went to bed, it was probably closer to like 3:30, 3:40. And then I got up at 8:40. So my body, it does like routine. It does not like change in that. So I'm alive, just barely. But that is the update. We're going to go pick up our car and I think go get breakfast. And I'm going to push for some more coffee. You guys, this hair is looking rather rough. Hold on. I'm gonna put this here real quick. I have this I call it the curl aura, where my curls have curls and it's just hard to manage in this heat. I really just need to wash my hair while I'm down here and put some product in it. It'll get back to normal eventually. But hello, I wanted to check in because it's been a minute since I came back on here. I have been sitting doing some editing for some church videos that I needed to make and send over. So now that those are done and sent over, I am just watching some YouTube. I'm watching Katie's Readings new vlog. It went up 2 days ago. Yeah, it's a new vlog. I have it on a TV, in front of you guys. So I'm about halfway. I'm just over halfway through it. And I'm going to finish up watching that. But I am rather hungry. So I got to see what the plans are for dinner. I think we're going to get Chick-fil-A. So that sounds really good. I feel like I need a little energy boost, though. I don't know, because I had that quad shot earlier. I really shouldn't have more caffeine, but I think only getting 5 hours of sleep, I'm like, I'm falling asleep at this point. So I need to like press the reset button, get back in shape here. I really should have taken a nap, but I also wanted to get this editing done, and I'm stubborn. So I think I'm just gonna go to bed like crazy early tonight, like 8 o'clock. Don't have a reading update. I haven't picked up a book. So yeah, I'm gonna pick up a book later though. And now that I got this editing done, I'm gonna see what the plan is for dinner and then maybe read until dinner. Want to finish up Grace Riley's new book before I meet her on Saturday. Not the new book, her first book. And then I will probably jump into Wild and Wrangled. I think that's next. I gotta see with Libby what's due when. If I have something that's like more pressing, I'll just read that or listen to that. Otherwise, I think I'll go into Wild and Wrangled and then let you guys know how that one is. So that's the update. I need to go find my glasses because I haven't worn them at all this vlog, and now I'm getting like tech eyes, which is why I'm constantly blinking and looking around and not looking directly at the camera, because I've been looking at my screen and I've been looking at the camera. I need to like stare off into space and not be looking at a screen. So I'm gonna go find my glasses and I will chat with you guys later at dinner. I'm so nervous to try this. It looks like tea with milk. Yeah, but it doesn't look like matcha. Like I was expecting more of a green color. We'll see. Okay, it's not bad. It's really not bad. It's sweeter. It's giving more like sweet green tea. And then I added the protein core power. So I have this with 42 grams of protein in it. And this is what I bought, thinking it was gonna be like the Starbucks matcha, but I don't think it is. It says green tea matcha latte. And it's got, I don't know. I thought it was green tea. I mean, like I thought it was matcha. We're not sure. But it does taste good. It looks more like a chai, like I was saying before. Whatever, I think it tastes good. Plus this is giving it some flavor. So it'll give me a little boost and I'll get my protein in and we'll be good. Because I knew I needed more protein, which is why I swapped out the almond milk and creamer for this instead. So I'm gonna go drink this and read, do something. I am gonna start Wild and Wrangled, I think, because I want to read something. I don't really feel like listening to anything. I have like audiobook burnout right now. So yeah, I think I'm gonna read and then we're gonna figure out dinner. I think it's gonna be Chick-fil-A. So I'm excited for that. Before I go to sleep, I wanted to show you guys my outfit for tomorrow, which I'm so excited about. I got this t-shirt from the Ripped Bodice, and it's just got a whole bunch of different drawings and doodles on it. I thought it was super cute to wear because this is like basically a romance book fest. And then these red like gingham shorts that I'll be wearing, and just sneakers to go with these because we're gonna be standing for a very long time. Good morning, you guys. Happy beachside day. Today is the big day. I pre-registered yesterday, and that meant we can get there a little bit later today. I just feel like it's still gonna be a crazy long line today, so we're trying to leave like ASAP. I made a coffee. I made another latte, and this is my outfit. I'm wearing a Ripped Bodice t-shirt that I just picked up the last time I was there, and these like checkered shorts. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see them. They're cute, they're comfortable, they're breathable. I feel like it's gonna be hot in this room, so I was going for like cute, comfy, but like breathable and like not sweat stains or anything like that, because there'd be a lot of picture taking. So that's the outfit. This t-shirt is also like so soft, which I am in love with. I'm trying to figure out what to do with my hair. I wore it like this yesterday, and now my hair is caught on my earring. Oh no. Okay. So I wore it like this yesterday with the pieces in front, and I thought it was a vibe. I was gonna do like little braids this morning, but I don't really feel like standing here and doing tiny braids anymore. So I think I'm just gonna wear it like this. And my curls kind of like filled out overnight because yesterday the gel just like locked them in. So I'm liking the way it's looking now. I don't think I'm gonna touch it because I know if I touch it, then there's gonna be a problem. So I think I'll just leave it as is. And if I get hot, I can just throw it up in a cute bun, and I'll keep like these pieces forward. So I'm gonna finish getting ready, and then the last thing I have to do is write my name in all of my books, because I saw on TikTok that it was a good idea to do that. And I also think it's a good idea because there's gonna be a lot of people and me having to spell my name over and over again. Not that it's a hard name. It's very easy, I think, because I've grown up with it. But it's going to be loud. And the last thing I want is a misspelling, because I do want my books personalized. So I don't want them to write like Sabrina or to spell it wrong. So I'm going to prepare all of my books now. I picked up some books yesterday too that I'm going to get signed. Only one of them I'm not going to get signed because I genuinely have not read it. And she's so new to me that I was like, somebody else can have that wristband. I don't need that wristband to get that author's signature. A lot of the authors aren't signed, but there's a few in particular that are. So yeah, that's the update. Happy Beachside Day. I definitely need more coffees. Hopefully we can stop at a Starbucks and grab some coffee. My New York is coming out. And yeah, that's it. That's the update. Oh my gosh, I almost just dropped this. That's the update. This thing is not, there we go, following me around. And I need to put my glasses on so I can actually see this screen. But I will see you guys on the road. See my face with this hat on. I think it's just the angle, but good morning, friends. I'm perched on the floor here, just getting ready to go get coffee. And I also wanted to show you guys my hat. This is not a new hat. It's relatively new. I got it maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, so I'm still breaking it in. But it says Born to Read, Forced to Work on it. And it's the day after Beachside, so I figured it was appropriate. It's Sunday. I'm about to go sit down and read. I have I think it's hard to tell because I have the special edition, that was a hard one, of First Down downloaded to my Kobo. So I'm only 72% through it, but when I match it up in the same spot as the audiobook, I am, hold on, this is loading. I think I'm 91% through this. And this is just the regular edition. So I think the main difference between the two is there's an extended epilogue in the special edition that has 13 chapters in it. So I think that's why I'm still saying I'm so far behind. But I'm looking to finish First Down today. And it was so cool getting to meet Grace Riley yesterday and talk to her about this book and my thoughts and just bond over some things, which is pretty cool. Got to meet so many people yesterday. My heart is so full. We have a haul. I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys the haul while I'm here or if I'll wait till we get home to do the haul. We also have a blind date with a book to unwrap. But yeah, there's so many good things. It was so fun. I got 2 bracelets yesterday. The top one says Steamy Lit and then the bottom one says Romance Reader. So very happy. I traded some stickers. I gave some stickers out. Yeah, it was great. It was a great first experience and I am very excited to see what other events they do. If they do another event next year, I will hands down be there. So I need to go get some coffee. So let's go do that. We're going to go out today to get it because it's Sunday. I figured why not get a little treat. So I have been getting Starbucks while I'm here, but I've also been making a lot of my coffee here. So the first cup of the day, we're going to go somewhere special, like go somewhere, you know, like a small shop, not like really special, but we're going to go to this place called Mr. Bean that I remember going to a couple trips ago and that it was good. So I'm hoping it's still good and that I'll get a coffee, wake up, and just have a good time. So, all right, I'm going to be done rambling now. Let's go get this coffee. Right here. Okay. We got a Nutella iced latte, and we're gonna try it. It's pretty good. They like, it's really melted, the Nutella, so you can't really taste it. Oh. I could use more Nutella. Do you want a sip?
Sure.
They use Nespresso pods here, so I can taste like the Nespresso, but I can't taste the Nutella. I taste more of the hazelnut than anything. Not really the chocolate. I would say like...
In-depth review.
Huh?
I don't have an in-depth review. It was okay.
It was okay. I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. You probably give it like a 4.
5.
It's like a 5.
Break even.
Hello you guys, it is officially time to wrap up this video. As you can see, I am back home from beachside. I am of course living in this hoodie that I was able to pick up. I thought this was only a pre-order, but I guess she had some extras for sale, so I got one. It says Beachside Book Club, established 2025, I think it says on the bottom. Oh yeah, Beachside Bookfest 2025, and then it says come for the books, stay for the beach. So I am officially living out of this. It is so cozy. It's like a thicker hoodie material than your typical hoodie. So I am just obsessed with it and will be living out of this until it is too warm to wear a hoodie, which was almost today, but there is a breeze, so it's all good. it's time to go through what I brought home and what I brought with me to Beachside. There's a lot to cover here. For me, it's a lot. I know some people had even more than I did, which is crazy, but for my first book event, I thought this was still a lot to bring home in a carry-on. I am mostly unpacked. I still have some stuff that you can see in the background that still needs to be unpacked. So first things first, I did come home with a lot of the stickers that I brought. It was just, for my first time, I think it was rather overwhelming in a good way. So there really wasn't opportunity to like stand online and talk to people and trade things. Like, I didn't know how to approach that while also juggling my books and getting the freebies and talking to the authors, and it was just a lot. But it was so much fun and so worth it. So I only traded a couple of things. My friend and her friend made bracelets, so I gave them stickers and they gave me bracelets. This one says, this green one says, oh my goodness, I can't do this and multitask. Steamy Lit. I don't know if you guys would be able to see it. If I get all the beads the right way, maybe. And then this one says Romance Reader on it, and they're really cute. So I got those two bracelets, and I'm gonna start like a collection of bracelets because they're so cute and so fun. I'm not going in any particular order because at this point my books in my bag are not in any particular order. I think this is everything. Yeah, I think this is everything. So first things first, when you register, you get a lanyard, and this is actually Dan's. I'm not going to show you guys Dan's, I'll show you guys mine. And when you register, at least for this event, I don't know about other conferences because this is the only one that I've been to, they had bracelets for authors that they knew would have really long lines, and then as the afternoon went on, they realized some different authors needed bracelets, so then other people they called them ticketed. So you got these bracelets. They're just like your typical, like, I don't know, we go to like a fair or something, you get these kind of wristbands, but they have the author's initials and then your number. So for this one, the wristbands were not given out like 1 through 200 or 1 through 500 or however many each author wanted to sign. It was completely random. There was pre-registration on Friday, and then there was early registration on Saturday. Early meaning like just early in the morning, not like early. Friday was the early registration, if that makes sense. I don't know why I just explained that really weird. They did not do it, like I said, in chronological, like numerical order. It was basically like no matter what time you got there, whether you got there Friday at 3 or Friday at 4 or Saturday you started the line at 7 a.m., you were not guaranteed number 1. It was just completely randomized. So got a whole bunch of random numbers, and then as you got on the line and they got your number, they like crossed it out, if you could see that. So you got a badge, and it had either attendee, author, assistant, like whatever you were. And then some tables were giving out these ribbons. I only got these 3. But I thought that was really, really fun. I've never seen that before. And then for GA, since there were so many of us, there was an A line and a B line. So if you were, it didn't really matter. Like you just got randomly assigned either A or B, unless you registered with somebody. Like Dan and I were on the same line. So if you registered with people, you were together. But you and your friend, if you registered separate, there was no guarantee that you were on the same line. I think that's how it worked. I don't know if it was like A people registered on Saturday, B people registered on Friday. I don't think it worked like that. And then I just kept a Sharpie on me. I mean, I think everybody had Sharpies and markers at their table, but I kept one on me anyway, just in case. So this was like what you wore around all day. And then I just put my Instagram handle here in case I was talking to people, and then they were like, oh, like, what's your Instagram? Like mine was already on here like that. Then when I was registering, I got this cute pin, which I'm gonna put probably on my author bag, which I'll show you guys in a second. And then they had these pens, so I took a pen too, and we'll definitely be putting that probably just in my bag. I also have a blind date with a book that we're gonna open together. It's on the top of the pile actually, so we'll probably do that first. along with all of my freebies and things that I purchased. But I got these 2 prints. I thought they were really fun. This is a romance reader, like the ingredients. So that was pretty cool. And then this one says, give me coffee and my book. I want to start framing like postcards and art and things like that. Maybe putting them on my walls or something. I haven't really decided what I want to do with them yet. Maybe put them like on my bookshelf or, like I said, on my walls. So got these, and I liked that they were wrapped because I was really nervous, like traveling with the freebies and traveling with the stickers and things like that, that stuff was gonna bend, and some stuff did bend, but not like everything, which is okay with me. So yeah, got these 2, and they're from, oh wait, it's labeled here, A Very Bookish Shop. So the Instagram, I guess, is Make It Bookish Design. So there's a little label on the back, and they're both from the same shop. Next we have my blind date with a book, and I have a whole bunch of other freebies in here, so I'm just gonna pull them out. This I think is, I was just reading the back. So this is a flower paper, so you can actually plant this. And I got this from Carly Robbins, who also narrates at CJ Bloom. So I think you plant this and it grows flowers, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna have to try that. This was at her table. And then this is a sticker, I think, from Steamy Lit. They had a bookstore set up the entire weekend at the conference. So if there were books that you wanted to purchase from authors you just discovered, or maybe you just wanted to purchase books there, you were able to do that. This is the Love Story Society. I don't remember where I picked this up from. I think from, what was the company? Everflame or something like that. They had these on their table, so I picked that up. And then this is from the blind date with the book. It's just a bookmark from Steamy Lit. And then this was a bookmark. I picked this up from somewhere. I don't remember where, but it has a quote that says, I spend my life folded between the pages of a book. Somebody had these on their table. I don't remember who. And this is the back. I thought the back was pretty cool. 2 more bookmarks from the Love Story Society, and it just has different tropes on the back. So these are the front, and then the back, and then a postcard from the Love Story Society. It's just like a thank you. It's that, and then it's got the tropes on the back. Right? Tropes? Yeah, tropes. All right. Now we have to open the mystery date with a book. This one is workplace romance, hockey player and a social media manager. He's a sunshine, she's a grump. She makes him work for her love. I tried to guess the books. I had no idea what this was. And the wrapping is so cute. So let's just pop her open. I hope it's a new to me. I think it is. I think it is. Oh wait, there's another sticker in here. Another Steamy Lit sticker. Chloe Elise, maybe? Oh, it is. I was so right. Okay, so this is called Always Only One. A Bergman Brothers novel. So I wonder if this is book 1? Or if it's like interconnected? I don't know, but I'm very excited to read it though. It did sound good. So here's your cover. I have not read anything by Chloe Elise yet, so I'm very excited to start one of her books. Next in my bag of, I almost said bag of tricks. Not bag of tricks, bag of books. Oh no, this got so bent. That's so annoying because I had to do so much rearranging in my backpack. Maybe I can flatten it. Okay, so what I'm holding is all the freebies from Peyton Corinne's table. And there were so many. Hold on. I think I got them all out. I think. Okay. So then it's just my Post-its. I labeled all of my books, which you guys saw in the vlog. So I can finally take those out. And then she signed They signed all the authors signed all of my books, by the way. So I'm not going to show you all of them. I'm just going to show you, like, this is typical what you get. So I have Unsteady and Unloved signed. And then I hope these are safe. These are safe to share on YouTube. On YouTube. They're not inappropriate. So this one says, big fan of Van Gogh. Nah. And then this back one, I don't think I can show on YouTube. So if you want to know what the back looks like, just message me or DM me. And then this one of them is so cute. Oh, I'm obsessed. I love them. And then it's signed on the back. And then this is the print that got stinking bent. Oh, that's right. I separated the prints. So look at them. And it's don't look at how bent it is. I love them. Then, so that book I actually picked up because stupid me, I had an arc of Unsteady. I also had an arc of Unloved, but I packed that. I received an arc of Unsteady and then was massively purging my books and put the arc in a little free library and didn't realize until I got the audiobook that I was like, wait, where's this book? What did I do with it? And then I realized I donated it, which is annoying. So I purchased the first book so that way I can have it signed and then I can have the first two books together. The next book I picked up is from the Lioness trilogy and it's Salt Kiss by Sierra Simone. I did not get a wristband for her because I've never read one of her books. So I picked up one, but I was kind of mad that I didn't get a wristband, Friday night when I was there. I really should have, at least so I can have her sign it and then talk to her about her books and just be like, hey, like, you're a new to me author. Like, where do I start? Like, I probably should have done something along those lines. I also picked up, let's see, is this one that I brought Unloved by Peyton Corinne. And I have all of the stickers and art in here. They're so cute. I love them. So this is a sticker and it says, I think you'd be really easy to love, which is a big quote in the book. And then them. I love them. I'm going to just say it over and over and over again. This one, I don't think I can show you on YouTube. Sorry, guys. But it is really nice. It's just them taking care of each other. Ro and Maddie. And then here's this book. And then I'll just show you the signature on that one too. I've tried to keep all of the art and the freebies with each book. Didn't always work out that way because there's just a lot going on, but I think I did a decent job. Then in here, let's see what I have next. I love pulling these out blind. It's a lot of fun. Then we have Consider Me by Becca Mack. This is a book that I brought down there, and then there's a whole bunch of stickers to go with the series. So we have My Heart is in Vancouver, which I'm obsessed with that. Then we have The Boys, of course. Then we have this one. Some of these, like, I don't know. This is from book 1. I can tell you that much. And then these are from, I think, books 2 and 3 or 3 and 4. So we have that one. I've only read book 1 so far. But I love, like, I'm obsessed with the fact that her characters, like, is it all 3 of them? No. But at least 2 of her main characters have curly hair, like me. And I feel like it's something silly, but it's so rare, for me at least, to find books where it's distinctly said that the female main character has, like, big, thick, curly hair, not just, like, curled with a curling iron, and not wavy, like, actual curly hair. So I really appreciated that, and that's why I fell in love with this series as quick as I did, because of the description of her hair. And then this is the series. So Consider Me, Play With Me, Unravel Me, Fall With Me, and Breathe With Me. The last book comes out later this year, which I'm so excited for. I'm loving that by the time the 5th book comes out, I will be 100% caught up. Like, that's definitely for sure. I still have to decide what I'm going to do with all of the stickers, because I'm so indecisive. So I can never just pick a spot to put them. Like, I'll pick a spot and then want to be like, but what if I want to use it somewhere else? What if? And then also I just have my supplies. So like, I took the Post-its and wrote my name on all of them, and then did that with this marker pen. It's kind of like a mix. And then I just had an extra Sharpie. I bought the Sharpies from Target like the day before or leading up to it. Then I have book 2 from Becca Mac. This is Play With Me. This is a book that I picked up down there because even though they are on Kindle Unlimited, I want the trophy. I love this series, and I know it's one that will be with me and that I will probably end up rereading at some point. So I said, you know what? I want the actual physical books. Just a few more in here. I want to save that one for last, that specifically I picked up. So Krista and Becca Ritchie were not at this event, but Carly Robbins, who also narrates as CJ Bloom, was here. So I had her sign my books, and she was so sweet. She was like, I'm gonna leave you space in case you come across Krista and Becca Ritchie again if they do another tour. So that way they can sign like this specific copy. Because funny story, when I went to go see them a couple of weeks ago at the Rip Bodice for their book tour for this book, I was commuting into the city and I was like, I can only bring one book in my bag. I'm not trying to bring like a giant bag. Meanwhile, I forgot to bring my author tote bag. So I had my bag and I was like, I can only bring one book. So, because I knew I was coming home with a book and I was gonna be 2 books. So what I did was I brought the first book in the Addicted series, and I said that's gonna be the book I want them to sign because that's the book that introduced me to them and to this world. So I was like, I'm just gonna bring that, and then I'm gonna get this because the event was for this. So now I have all 3 of them in here, which is like stunning. And then the guy narrator was at Beachside too, but I didn't have time to go see him. By the time I finished up in my lines and then saw some other authors, saw Carly Robbins, and then it was like at that point I want to say it was 5 something. Like the convention was almost over. And I was like, oh, I don't really want to get on a new line. And then I couldn't remember his name. So I was like, you know what? It's all right. I got the 3 that I wanted. So it's all good. So then that's why I brought these 2. I would love to meet Krista and Becca Ritchie again though. Like they're just iconic. So sweet. So like chatty, personable. Amazing human beings. Then I brought those 2 from home. Brought this one from home, Next of Kin by Hannah Bonham Young, and she's also literally like sunshine in human form. All of the authors, I have to say, at this event, every single one of the authors was so sweet. Like everybody had the same energy. Everybody was there to have fun. Like it was just a great, great time. So I brought Next of Kin and Out on a Limb because those were the only 2 books that I own by her right now. And then she had an arc of people watching, just chilling on the table. And I was like, can I get that? Like, can I have that? So the promo that she was giving out was for the new book, and she was doing a raffle that if you sign up for the newsletter, you are entered in to win a copy of it. And I'm just so excited. The book comes out September 9th, and it's caretaking, found family, small town, some lessons. I'm not going to say the other word in front of that on YouTube because I don't think I'm allowed to. Dual POV and Strangers to Lovers, which I love all of these. And I love a dual POV, not gonna lie. And then from Out on a Limb, I love this one. You Are My Soul's Purpose. This is like a big quote from that one. And then You're It For Me, Dove, which is a big one from Next of Kin. Oh my goodness, the freebie's down. And then You've Ruined Me, Do It Again from Next to You. You Are My Newest, Biggest Adventure from People Watching. And then from Out of the Woods, which is the only one I haven't read yet, You Shine Brighter Than Anyone. This is so cute. And then this is our postcard from Out of the Woods. Again, haven't read it yet, but I'm already obsessed with them because you learn about them in Out on a Limb. Couple more books in this bag. Oh no, it's just one. But I want to save this one in particular for the very end because it's really, really cool. Couple more books. I'll show you my author bag, and then, oh my goodness. And then I'll show you that last book. So in here, I made sure they were safekeeping in here. I picked up Rewrite Our Story by Kat Singleton, and then so mad because I was confused at Kat's table because she had some books that were for sale, and I guess there were indie covers and covers going out of print. But she also had a whole bunch of stickers at her table, and I thought that the stickers, you had to buy them, and I was like, man, like I'm already spending a lot this trip. I wasn't trying to spend any more money on stickers, but it turned out that they were freebies. So anyway, I got her to sign this. This is Rewrite Our Story. I'm very excited to read this. I have not read a single Kat Singleton book, but I'm very excited to dive into her books and her universe. I hear amazing, great things. So I'm very excited for that. Next, where is it? Oh, here. Next two books, I'll just do them together. We have First Down and Breakaway. This was another random, like, me owning the second book, but not having the first. So I was sent this one from Atria. Shout out Atria. And that, was it Atria? No. How did I end up with this? I guess Avon sent it. Yeah. I didn't realize I was on Avon's PR list. Because I know I was sent this book. I did not purchase this book. I'm just like thinking back to make sure. Yeah, no, I was sent this book. And then I purchased First Down while I was down there. Finished this also while I was down there. Excellent read. Loved talking to Grace Riley. She's also sunshine in human form. Like, we clicked automatically. So then I picked up Breakaway while I was down there. And we have a whole bunch of stickers in here. Woo! I don't know all of the references, but I know some of them. So we have Callahan jersey. This is for football. That's from First Down. Then Abney, so this must be from Breakaway. Another Callahan. Oh, right, because another book is hockey. And then, so maybe the second one is the brother. Then we have the Callahan crest. This must come up, because it didn't come up in book one, but it must come up at a different point. McKee University, which is their university that they all attend. Then we have a koala. I don't remember the reference to this, unless I haven't read it yet, and I'm just not remembering. And then, same thing, Sunshine Girl. I don't remember. I don't think there was a reference in First Down, because I literally just finished First Down. So these must come later on in my travels of Grace Riley books and in this particular series. So I'm going to just put these back in my book. Take these out. And then the last book that I randomly picked up, I forgot this was in here. This is from a Little Free Library that was down the road from where we're staying. And it's Kill Switch by Penelope Douglas, which I think I own? No. I think I had this book. Like, I think it was sent to me, but this is the indie cover of it. But I'm not seeing it on my shelves. I thought I owned it. Maybe not. I don't remember. But have not read anything by Penelope Douglas, and I said, you know what? It's a good opportunity to jump into one of her books when it's from a Little Free Library, or like if I had gotten this from the library. So, I mean, the premise looked exciting. So curious, excited to read it. I know that wasn't much of a synopsis or anything, but I don't really know what it's about. The last 2 stickers that I have here that I purchased from... No, this is threaded by Sabrina's business card, which is this sweatshirt. I don't know if... Oh, these are from the same shop that I got the prints from. So it says, just me and my audiobooks, which I love. Look how cute. And this one says, read romance. So I really liked those 2. Let's just drop them again. Last couple of things. My author bag. So I've been working on this bag since 2023. And I am missing 2 authors from it. I'm missing Krista and Becca Ritchie because I did not bring this book. I did not bring this bag when I went to go see them. So the next time they're on tour, I have to remember to get them to sign this. But these are all the signatures that I have right now. And as you can see, a lot of them, majority of them are from this event, of course. So I'm really excited that I'm filling out the bag. And oh my goodness, I just dropping everything. I'm really excited that I'm filling out the bag, and I'm going to bring this next week when I see Liz Tom Ford, which is so exciting. I love the Windy City series, and Rewrite It Back. Yeah, that's the name of the book. Rewrite It Back just came out today. I am trying so hard not to go to Barnes & Noble and pick up a copy because I know I'm going to get a copy next week. I just have to wait. I have to wait till next week. I think it's on Kindle Unlimited. I'm going to look. If it is, I'm probably going to start it tonight. Then the very last thing that I want to show you all is the Beachside Bookfest anthology, I guess is what we're calling it, with little short stories from Callie Mel, Greer Rivers, Haley Dickert, Jeannie Chloe, Jen McMahon, Jennifer Chipman, Jess Taylor, Jocelyn Soto, Kay Bromberg, Kat Summers, Kaylee King, Lily Miller, Lucia Franco, Marie Maravilla, Ruby Reyna, Sierra Simone, and Veronica Eden. So look at the cover. How cute is that? And then inside it's just all short stories, and I guess like getting to know them. So very excited to read this and maybe just go like author by author and story by story. So I'm excited. I think this is so cute and it's such a good idea. I don't know if like all the stories are related to each other. I don't know if it's each author took like a chapter or 2. I'm not sure, but it does say Beachside Bookfest on the side of it. Like that's stunning. And then I only realized that they had these towards the end. Otherwise I would have had people like sign it. So that is my haul from Beachside. It was such a good experience. I can't talk highly enough about it. It was great. I definitely realized there's a lot to look at when you go to these things, and without a game plan, it's just like not, you don't get the most out of it without a game plan. Like I had the map on my phone because I forgot to print it, and then I highlighted and drew lines like where we wanted to go first. If we saw a line was getting really long, we pivoted. Spent a lot of time just waiting online, hanging out, having a good time, but also spent a lot of time talking to the authors, because a lot of the events that I've been to, they have been timed for the most part, so you really only get to talk to the authors like for a little while, or at least it feels that way. Maybe it's me, maybe I just need to slow down and have like more conversations with them instead of just being like, oh, okay, you signed my books, like, okay, let's take a picture, and then like that's it. So yeah, that's my experience. I had such a great time. I want to go back and do it all over again. And I think definitely for my next book event, whether it's a conference like this or like, I don't know, going to just another book con of some sort, my one takeaway is definitely like have a plan and move efficiently through it, because there are some people that I didn't get to see that I wanted to see, but also a lot of my books were from the bigger authors. So I think also what would have been really helpful is the VIP, getting a VIP ticket. I didn't buy the VIP last year because I didn't really know a lot of the authors last year, but when I bought the ticket, I was kind of just like, I want to go to a book event, like let's go to this one. So going forward, knowing more of the authors before going and then having a game plan, buying the VIP ticket, because when the VIPs were going, they had an extra hour of signing. And I feel like with that extra hour, I would have been able to see a lot more people. So overall, amazing, wonderful experience. I hope you guys enjoyed watching like my week down in Florida and then the event. I know I didn't get as much video of the event itself. It's just, it was high pace. Like, I don't want to say it was like high pace, but like you're so focused down there. It's like, okay, gotta get the books, like get the signatures, lots of pictures. So I wasn't really thinking like, oh, let me get video. It was great. It was wonderful. It was all of the things. I highly recommend going to one. And if Beachside happens again next year, you best believe you'll see me there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this travel vlog. We're gonna get back into the regularly scheduled programming, weekly vlogs today. Yeah, I think we're gonna start a new weekly vlog today, like tonight at some point. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on post notifications. Don't forget to drink your water. Have a good day. Don't forget to eat your food. And have a fun drink. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.